So I'm going to give you 5 gift ideas for the music producer. Probably mostly for the hobbyist. Anyone that's probably really producing, they're so picky about their equipment, they're tough to buy for. Most of the stuff I use or have something very similar. I'm trying to cover everybody, a little bit of everything here, but things that I know that people that are in the music often have in their studios and home studios. This is one that I know people tell me they would like to have, but they, for some reason, never buy. But it's an SPL meter. It kind of tells you what the sound pressure level of the music is in your room. And I know a lot of people, they do that because they always want to mix at a certain level, like they might not go past 85 dB or something. And it's one of these things that's cool to have. How loud's the music right now? Because there's like SPL and then there's like perceived loudness. You can take this thing out to the car, see how loud your car is bumping. You might have a drone sound in the background. Like how much is this? It's one of those things that's it's fun to play with. And a lot of people in the home studios, I notice, don't have that. I don't know if it's necessary. I just think it's something fun to have, and it's not overly expensive. I'll bounce over here. I feel like I feel like I was one of the very first people to have these, and I didn't even buy them for music producing. I just bought them for listening to music. This was a long time ago, and now everybody's got the Beyer 770s, and you can get these in 250 ohm, and I think they got an 80 ohm model. Great price. I think I paid way more than this because they used to be super expensive because it was like a German product. It was imported, and I think back then they were like $250 or $300, and it's crazy how much they've come down in price. But man, everybody has these now, so this is one of those things you probably won't disappoint somebody with. Nice headset I like them for listening to music. They're great for mixing, all around, just a nice set of cans. This one a little controversial because people hate and love Beats. I like these things. I have a set. I'll tell you why. I like bass heavy music, so not even music producing. If I'm listening to EDM, if I'm listening to some hip hop, I just like them. They definitely add, they're boosting the bass up a little bit on these things, but I think what Jimmy Iovine said, these are the headphones that you want at the party, right? They're going to wake you up and get you moving. So I like that, but I also use these. They're wireless, and a lot of times I get an idea in my head. I'll open up Ableton. You can just throw your wireless headphones on. I got 2 studios I use, and sometimes it's not convenient to go to one. And I want to sketch out an idea. Throw these headphones on, and I can get a melody down. Maybe I got some 808s in my head. Yeah, I wouldn't mix on them. I wouldn't do an initial mix on them. But to me, that's not their purpose. It's the convenience of having that all-around headphone that's wireless, that you can bump out to, that you can kind of just get in the mood, get that vibe going. And you can also use them because they're wireless. You jump into Ableton, you go to preferences, you change your output, and it's okay. Now I'm going to dump my output out to these wireless headphones. I'm going to sketch this melody really quick. I'm going to throw these 808s in really quick. And it just makes it really easy and convenient to get moving. And it's one of those things that, you don't need to be in the studio to create. You can do everything in the box these days if you want to. And while I wouldn't do an initial mix on them, I do like running my mixes through a Beats product because so many people have them. So I need to know what the consumer is going to be listening through at the end of the day. I run them through, audiophile home speakers. I run them through, obviously, the studio monitors. But it's like if I know a lot of people are going to be using Beats, I need to know how my mix sounds on Beats. So all around great set. They are a little more expensive, but these are the headphones you rock out to. They're good to test, a mix towards the end to see how it's going to sound on the consumer end. And they're just, nice wireless set that if you just want to throw them on and sketch out some ideas, it's real smooth. So 2 sets of cans we covered. We did that. I love this thing right here. If they're into EDM and they like synths, they get pretty expensive depending on what kind you want. This little thing, it's $600, and I'm sure that's still expensive. But you can go spend $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 on synths. This synthesizer gave me the fattest bass I've ever heard, period. And I have it set right now on that fat bass tone, and I won't change it. This is a fun little box. It's very easy to use. It's just one of those things, you know, the Moog name. Everyone that they're into music and EDM, they know what Moog is. So, you know, this is a little more expensive, but if they don't have something like this, it's just small and so powerful. But if they like bass, they like those bass lines, man, this is it. It's just got that super fat Moog sound, and one of my favorite purchases of all time when it comes to studio equipment for $600. And then lastly, I don't have one this small. I think I have I got two of them. I got an Akai Max. I'm not even sure I'm saying their name right. I always screw up every name. I got a Max 25, and then I got a Max 49 in the other studio. The 25 is nice to just, you want to sketch it. You don't want to sit there and draw it out with a mouse. You know, sometimes you don't want to click to grid, and you want to get your tempo down. 25 keys is enough, or if you got something like a machine where you got drum pads. I mean, this has the pads and the keys, but you know, it's one of those things like it's faster. If I'm doing a boom bap beat, to make that beat, it's a lot easier for me to just hit the pads. You know, if I'm going kick, snare, it's so much easier to get my timing down than trying to draw that damn thing in with the mouse. I can come back and clean it up with the mouse, or add, you know, I'll clean it up with the mouse and then add swing later on. But it's just one of those things that it's nice to have a pad to hit. It's nice to have a key to hit, because trying to just do everything inside the grid with timing is tough. So this one's a little cheaper than the Max products. I'm not even sure they sell the Max products anymore, but this is $119. You know, they got a few different colors here. But it's one of those things that you could travel with this thing. It's portable. How many studios have you seen these products in? So again, they might already have this. If they don't, if they're doing everything on their laptop right now, it doesn't take up a lot of space. If you don't have a bunch of desk space, if you got a home studio, just one of those things that if you need to sketch out some ideas, you want to try to hit a couple chords and see what they sound like, or you want to get some timing down, they're just great for sketching out ideas. Obviously, if you're really great at playing, then you probably want more keys. But for the home producer that's just trying to get some beat ideas down, that you want to hold down a key to see what this drone sounds like and just mess around, and you don't want to do it on the keyboard and the mouse, these are really nice. So good price, $119. Everyone's got to have, you don't have to have, but it's nice to have some kind of keyboard. We got the Moog, we got the SPL meter, we got the Dre Beats, which I know some people are going to hate and love that one. Just about everybody loves the Beyer, though. So anyways, these are 5 gift ideas for the music producer. If you have anything else, anyway, we can talk interfaces and cables and VSTs and plugins and a whole bunch of stuff you could buy people, but these are 5 things that I thought, you could wrap up and put in front of somebody and you might make them happy. But that's all I got for this one. I'm going to catch you on the next one.